and let us all do we can to build a better future.
You know, sometimes I'm surprised by people. Yeah, sometimes I still get surprised. Like, especially from larger channels or content creators who seem to be shocked, amazed, surprised that the Democratic Party will rig its primary. What? Yes, there are people who are just shocked that there's cheating going on in a Democratic primary. It's like, what are you? Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? One more time. Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Because I'm trying to figure out what's it going to take for people to realize the Democratic Party is a private institution. Go look at Nico House and Convo Couch's earlier works in 2020. Hell, even before then, about election integrity, okay? There is public record for the whole world to see. The Democratic Party has admitted that they are a private institution, that they could rig the primaries. Bernie Sanders not once but twice let them cuck him, okay? You had people waiting 8 hours in line, 10 hours, a whole day. Lack of polling stations, lack of paper ballots, election machines not working properly. People being removed from the register for voting Democrat. People not being allowed to vote. Hell, if you gave food to people waiting in line, oh no, that person can't vote now. So Kyle Kulinski, surprisingly, Mild Malinsky, I'm stealing that from Fat Tony, Cenk Uygur, seems to be shocked. So good friend of the show, refused to conform. Don't let them fool you. Decided to tweet this out and get this little video segment that I'm more than happy to use, actually, because he seems to be shocked. Kyle, that is. So again, shout out to this individual right here. A Semper Fi. Kyle seems to be shocked of what's going to be happening in the Democratic primary of 2024. Here, don't believe me? Listen.
Earlier this year, the DNC indicated they would not sanction a debate between Biden and other candidates. So in other words, taking an anti-democratic move, at this point is moving forward with the incumbent president as their party's de facto nominee for president.
Yes, we all saw this coming. Hey, let's have democracy in the chat. I know, controversial statement. But type 1 if you are just so shocked at this news. Like, I can't believe it. The DNC is going to rig the primary or not even allow the other candidates to challenge the nominee. I am shocked. I didn't know this. Type 2, God damn it, we know this. Water's wet. The sky is blue. What's wrong with you? We all knew this. You got to be stupid for not knowing this.
So they're just deciding, hey, it's over. We're not even going to acknowledge the reality that we're having a race right here. We're going to pretend that it's over and just ignore all the other candidates. Okay. The youth branch of their organization, board members claimed, is no different. Quote, the High School Democrats of America are affiliated with the DNC as we represent their youth branch.
Oh, listen, Gen Z, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but come on, kids. Don't let them get you. Don't let them get you. Come on. No. Not you guys. It's too late for millennials, Gen Xers, and boomers. It's not too late for you. Don't let them trap you, okay? Look at what they've done to us. Gen Z and the next generation after Gen Z. Listen. Always question authority. Don't let these people entrap you, man. They're gonna chain you up like the rest of us. Come on, Gen Z. You gotta be a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Come on. Don't let them get you.
So Holly Vidula, the organization's communications director, told Newsweek, thus, just like the DNC is backing President Biden, so are we. Therefore, our state chapters are not going to be involved with the Williamson campaign or any other candidate's campaigns besides Biden's. Okay, well, I got news for you. Marianne Williamson wasn't asking for the Young Democrats of America to be involved with her campaign.
Well, yeah, because Marianne Williamson has her supporters, her staffers sign NDAs, Kyle. She's using her campaign to promote her fantastic book, The Mythic Jesus. Having her staffers buy books. Hey, Kyle, Kyle, in the off chance, you mind telling me when Marianne Williamson's gonna, what's her status on getting her name on the ballots? Because she said that that's a mythical thing to worry about, rainbows and sunshine. She's gone through not one but two campaign advisors or campaign managers, right? You know, I mean, I think you're a little bit butthurt, Kyle, that Marianne ain't doing so great. But hey, I remember when you guys did that segment, you and the Vanguard said, "Oh yeah, Marianne's doing great on TikTok. Have you seen what's on TikTok?" I question humanity's future by looking at TikTok.
Marianne Williamson just wanted to meet with Young Democrats of America to tell them her policy vision and her ideas, because, you know, she's campaigning and she's running for president, whether or not you like it. Doesn't matter how you feel about that. You don't even have to like Marianne Williamson. The bottom line is, these are unnecessary, egregious, authoritarian roadblocks that are being put up to prevent her from doing the basics of campaigning. In no way, shape, or form is that fair. In no way, shape, or form is that democracy.
But that's how it works in a Democratic primary, Kyle. Come on, Kyle. Kyle. Is the blonde hair dye getting to your brain? Dude, let's be clear here, man. Let's be very, very clear here. Democratic Party is a private institution. So if you're a Marianne Williamson supporter or RFK Jr. supporter, good luck to you in the fight. Seriously, good luck to you in the fight. Because the Democratic Party will always root for their establishment pick. And even in the off chance, in a scenario where RFK Jr. or Marianne Williamson win enough support to where they got in the bag, the Democratic Party has all right to pull the brake and say, we don't accept the results. This is who we want. And that's it. They could do it. You, the voter in the Democratic primary, have no power. Dare I say it, if you were to vote in the Republican primary, controversial statement in 3, 2, 1, you have more say in who's going to be the nominee in the Republican primary than in the Democratic primary, because the Republican primary is far more Democratic than the Democrat primary. If you don't like it, too bad. Hey, I'm going to do what Pod Save America says. That's it. Too bad. Voter shaming is going to work this time around. Seriously, don't waste your time voting Democrat, okay?
And remember, it's the Democratic Party that just came off an election. They were harping away at the idea that Republicans hate democracy, us Democrats love democracy. Look at Trump. He handpicked election denier candidates. It's a litmus test on the right to say the 2020 election was rigged and it was stolen. And we believe in democracy. We're the adults. We're the serious people.
Now, look, I'm going to rewind that. But again, look, what happened in 2020 when Obama made that phone call on that Super Tuesday in South Carolina, where people put Jeds just scaving in the skies, and Amy, I'm going to be throwing everything at everybody, Klobuchar, dropped out and endorsed Biden. That was the beginning of the end. Everyone started endorsing Biden because they saw that Bernie Sanders was winning. And what did Bernie Sanders do? He lost his fight. His heart fell out.
Well, it turns out, oops, no, we don't believe in democracy, and we're going to try to rig it and put our thumb on the scale against Marianne Williamson. Guys, I can't stress this enough. You don't even have to like Marianne Williamson to look at this and say, you know what, this is wrong.
Of course it's wrong. It was Marianne Williamson's own stupid fault for getting into the Democratic Party, running the primary. I mean, come on. Did she learn that lesson the first time? That's why Tulsi Gabbard left the Democratic Party. Look what they did to her. Jesus Christ. And Bernie Sanders, oh my God, he's not even a shell of what he used to be. He's nothing but a pile of ash at this point. The fact that I even took that man seriously is pathetic enough as it is. But hang on. A little bit more from Kyle, because he seems to be shocked what's happening in the Democratic primary.
You know, it takes a while to do it. Now, I've had a conversation with somebody who's a state government official for the Democratic Party in another state, and they've explained to me in no uncertain terms, this isn't a process that takes weeks. This isn't a process that takes months. This is a process that takes a day or two. And right now, we're weeks removed from the first payment being sent in South Carolina, and now calls aren't being returned, emails aren't being returned. So in other words, not only are they putting up another authoritarian roadblock, the Democratic Party in South Carolina actually may have stolen money from the Marianne Williamson campaign.
Oh, well, It's no different when Marianne Williamson is having her staffers buy her books or having them sign NDAs. Or the fact that she hasn't got her name on any of the ballots, Kyle. Look, I get she officiated your wedding, and you and the Vanguard, a lot of people saying Marianne Williamson is the Bernie Sanders 2.0. No, she is not. Okay? Okay? At this point, that campaign is out of steam. It's out of steam. It's done. Apparently, Marianne Williamson was robbed by the South Carolina Democratic Party. Kyle's demanding that the South Carolina Democratic Party return the money that Williamson gave to the party. I don't feel bad for her. I'm going to cover this on my show, Angel in the Afternoon, on Friday. And be sure to check out Angel's show. Please call the South Carolina Democratic Party. Here's how it's going to look like, okay? Ring, 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 ring. Hello, this is the South Carolina Democratic Party. Yes, hi. You stole money from the Marianne Williamson campaign, and you need to return it back to her right away. This isn't how democracy is supposed to work. The South Carolina Democratic Party, the South Carolina Democratic Party's response. Okay, we'll get right on it, buddy. Special forces will be on it. The best detectives ever. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Bobby, he wants us to return the money back to Marianne Williamson. Oh, you're gorgeous, baby. Click. That's how it's going to look. Poor Kyle. He said, return the money back. That ain't going to happen. Goofy. The fact that you went live on the internet saying that after everything we saw in 2016 and 2020, come on, Kyle. Is someone holding your family hostage? Blink twice if you need help, because this is dumb. If you ever see me doing something like this for the Democratic Party, it's either I'm a pod person, or they got my family like they got me. They got me. Like, hold on. So everyone, please support the please support the Democratic Party, because we need them. Click. Because the Democratic Party cares about values. The Democratic Party cares about families. Oh my God, so stupid. But hey, let's get a breath of fresh air. None other than by the great JB from RBN. I need Democratic voters to understand this, including people like Ryan Grimjob, John Walsh, Anderson Cooper, Kyle Kulinski, Emma Vigeland, to understand the analogy I use for voting third party or independent. When people use the false choice, if you vote independent third party, you're giving the vote to Trump and the GOP. Well, that's not true. So let's listen to the words of JB. And please be sure to follow him not only on his YouTube channel, but check out RBN as well.
And the crazy part is, like I said in my analogy, if I don't shop at Walmart, and if I decide to go to a little mom and pop shop instead, how in the world am I giving my sale to Target? And this is like saying, by not shopping at Walmart, but by going to a little mom and pop shop, I'm damaging Walmart. Well, I don't care if I damage Walmart, but my money's not going to Target. My money is going to the little mom and pop shop. So why are you shaming me for giving money to Target when my money is not in Target's cash registers, and that it's in the little mom and pop shop cash register? My money went to them. Why are you shaming me for something that I actually didn't do? I did not give money to Target. I gave money to the little mom and pop shop. Now, if Walmart ends up going down, it's because of their own hubris. It's not my fault. I'm not giving money to Target. I'm not giving money to Walmart. That little tiny mom and pop shop, they're the ones who got my money. So why are you coming after me? Oh, because you think that I owe you the vote. I owe you my business. I don't. And I don't care if I live in a swing state. I'm in Florida. I'm still going to go to that little mom and pop shop. So what? If you want me to come to your Walmart, you better, number one, start treating people better. Number two, start putting out what I actually want in the store. If you ain't got what I want in the store, why in the hell am I going to shop with you?
Very true words by JB. Let's see, of course, when called out, check this out. Emma had to add in her 2 cents, of course. Voting isn't a manifestation of your soul or artistry or whatever. Paint a mug or something. Voting should be a strategic choice in a series of political decisions. If you hate the two-party system, organize locally. Vanity presidential runs are silly and a waste of time. See, that's what Kyle, Emma, people at TYT, Majority Report, Pod Save America, they want us to be for the Democratic Party. And so check this out. Shout out to Savvy. JB does organize locally. Maybe it's time for you to use your platform and organize locally. Maybe it's time for you to get up out your seat and help poor people in the neighborhood you gentrified. And of course, Indie News Network. I'm sorry, but what the F have you done? And of course, JB, I'm going to give him the final word. You make it sound as if the Democratic and Republican parties are two different parties. You and I know it's not true, Emma. Many of the candidates are selected, not elected. Look at the Sanders versus Clinton in 2016 and Sanders versus Biden in 2020. Also, the DNC fraud lawsuit. So, folks, look, I'm going to tell you this right now. Don't waste your time voting Democrat. Don't waste your time voting Republican. And look, to the RFK Jr. and Marianne Williamson campaign, you're running in the Democratic Party. And in the primary of 2024, the game has been rigged from the start. And this isn't an opinion. It's a goddamn fact.